movimiento ahí. Oye. Saludos. ¿Me escucha? El sonido del juego. Sí, eso. ¿Se escuchó? Yo. Hablador.
Está loco, Ey, ya que te ey.
Que no camino. Pues ese equipo más o menos.
A ver si de aquí se puede cambiar.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the... Victor Robles digging in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Bulls, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line towards center field. Tenna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Gwynn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly. Ramirez on to first, a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 now. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So stepping in, Mark Hanna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So striding in, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. So 2 on with 2 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Comes set, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. 0-2, here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Robles. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense, as only 1 run is going to score. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Grounded to third. To his left, Guerrero. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. At the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So striding forward now, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's going to get down out there. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Mike Soroka. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Number 16.
Riding in once again, Victor Robles. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Robles at second with 2 down. And he can't field it cleanly. Lifted in the air to center. Kenna moves over, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jose Peraza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Peraza.
Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. He will score. We are knotted at 3. Digging in, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. No outs, nobody on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Fouled off. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Tony Gwynn. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a ball 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Ready with the 0-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second, there's Cano. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 22.
First offering on its way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Stepping in, Mark Hanna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garver.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Hit hard up the middle. Albie throws it in. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Ramirez on third. Garver is at second with nobody out. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He reached on a single in his first try. Late that time for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Ready with the 1-2. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Ready now, Matt Olson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Guerrero ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Stepping up.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone.
Catcher number 4, Yadier.
Justin Grimm is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Justin Grimm.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Count 2-1.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yadier Molina is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a runner at first with one out now. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And he popped him up. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Leading off the inning, Justin Grimm, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Robles. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground for Cano at second. Reined in. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Now in the box, Maikel Franco. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. Standing in, Mitch Garver. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground to third. Peraza from deep in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Vladimir Guerrero.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman. Robinson.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kenna on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Garver over at second. Guerrero at first, 1 gone. Lined hard toward right center. Kenna is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. Left field.
So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3. Digging in to try it again, Justin Grimm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Se va a prender esta vaina, que se prenda.
Strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in time, and the big. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Guzman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No balls and 1 strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Guerrero on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Victor.
A bouncer to the left side. Peraza gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now
digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. late that time for a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a big...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kenner going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ozzie Albies.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
Oliver Drake takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Liner toward right center.